This is big, okay? There's a huge shift. There's several people looking at you. However, there's one main person here. This Hello, my beautiful Libra. Welcome back to the channel. Starseed Zayed here. If you're new, please make sure to subscribe and join the Soul Tribe. We have a reading for you guys. This is a singles reading for October 2021. So we're going to see if there's anybody around in your energy and if they're interested and what actions they may take towards you. This is a general reading, so certain things may not resonate. That's okay. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't behind. Energies are interchangeable and the timelines are shifting very rapidly as we approach the 2022 Stargate portal. Because of this, I advise everybody to please read the disclaimer in the description box below. Cross-watchers may relate to this message, and this message is also timeless, so if you come across this after October 2021, there may be a message here for you. For a personal reading, you can check the Linktree link in the description box below. Alrighty, Libra, let's see. Libra singles, thank you so much, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Oh, your cards are just flying out today. Truly grateful for all your messages. What else do you see for my Libra nation? Truly grateful for all your messages. Thank you. Okay. Wow. Right off the bat, we have a huge shift coming. And with the world there, okay, you have 3 major arcanas right there. Make that 4. You have 4 major arcanas. This is big, okay? There's a huge shift coming. Regardless of whether you meet somebody or not, so your life is on the brink of huge change, okay? It really is. I feel like things are not going to be the same again after this. I'm just going to put that there, that way I don't get demonetized, but things really aren't going to be the same after this. I feel like once 2022 begins, you're going to be in a whole new place, a whole new spectrum. What I get here, Libra, is that there is somebody here, but it's like it's 7 of Cups. It's almost like there's several people looking at you. However, there's one main person here, this Knight of Cups. Now, this Knight of Pentacles, excuse me. Now, the thing with Knight of Pentacles isn't really a risk taker, okay? So, you know, they're not somebody that's going to do stuff for show. You know, they're going to take their time and they're going to find a approved plan or, you know, a specific way that is going to lead them, that is most likely going to lead them to success, okay? They're not going to take a risk, okay? They're not going to make a bold move or do anything super drastic, okay? It feels to me here with the World and the Hermit, you're going to be, or you may have been single for quite some time now, or you might be by yourself a lot. You might see yourself by yourself a lot. You might find yourself at home a lot, okay? You might have been pleasing yourself a lot. For those of you that are younger and, you know, you're still capable of doing this, you might have been stimulating yourself, okay? It looks to me like a lot of you were staying at home and not really going out, okay? Not really traveling, or, you know, going out around town even. You were kind of just staying in, and of course, especially with 2020 and how everything was shut down and locked down, we couldn't really do that. But it feels to me some of you kind of got used to being at home, okay? It does feel that way. You kind of got comfortable, you got snug, and also things are still going on, so you kind of want to just chill. You kind of just want to stay in your own lane and not really get out into the world right now. You kind of want to just, you know, hang out and mind your own business. But Death and Judgment, there's a shakeup coming. So the routine is over. The Hermit there, but then the world symbolizes the end of a cycle. So it was nice while it lasted, but the being the homebody, it's coming to its end. So just stay tuned for that, okay? Just a forewarning here. We have the Ace of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, somebody is approaching you. How is somebody approaching you when you're in the house all the time? This reading, it's already so funny. Oh, but they have... Okay, the person that's approaching you, Libra, they did have some sort of issue here. It was like they had an obligation or a duty, okay? They could even have kids, okay? So they're really hesitant to approach. But with strength there, they are stepping in, okay? I feel like this person has seen you maybe when, on occasion when you would go out, like for groceries, or I feel like some of you go to the gym. Some of you go to the local coffee shop in town just to, talk and interact with people, at least to just interact with somebody. Um, it feels to me like, you're not just locked in all day long. I just feel like you don't really get out much, is what I'm seeing here. Five of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you might not be going out because you're trying to save money. And Five of Swords. Okay. You might have also gone through a very difficult time period in your life, okay? I feel like some of you had to cut off a lot of people this past year. I feel like a lot of things were revealed to you about certain people, certain situations. It just didn't sit well with you, and you were like, I have to cut this person off. So now we're seeing a newer person come in. We have the Hierophant and Strength there, so they do want a commitment, okay? They do want a more traditional type of relationship with you. Okay, I feel like they have brown or darker brown hair. They could even have black hair, but I'm getting for most of you they have brown or darker brown hair. I'm getting all skin tones, however. I am getting for men they are 5'7" to 5'11". Some of them might be 6 foot, but most are going to be 5'11" max, I feel. I'm not getting anybody super tall. Again, maybe like 1.1% of you, you might be the outsider, you might get that person that is taller than 6 foot if you're interested in men. Now if you're interested in women, I am getting 5'7" as the max height, but I'm getting 5'1", so I am getting I feel a wider range in terms of size. And, for those of you that are interested in women, I'm also getting ice cream shop. So you might go your first date with this person, you might go to an ice cream shop, okay? I'm getting like the snow cone, or just a cone in general, like the waffle cone. That's what I'm seeing here. I know, it's weird. I'm also getting frozen yogurts. I'm also getting the name Anne. I'm getting the name Anne, so maybe that might resonate for some of you. Sometimes I get subliminal messages, but just because I don't say something that doesn't resonate doesn't mean that this reading isn't for you. You know, Sometimes I just say stuff and that could be your confirmation, but other times, you just have to listen to the reading, and if it vibes, it vibes. And sometimes certain messages aren't for you, but sometimes there are messages that are here for you. And so you have to use your intuition and your inner guidance to really discern what it is here that is for you and what isn't. But I am getting an ice cream shop, so it looks like you might go on a little ice cream dates with this person, okay? Here we have the Nine of Wands. The reason why it feels to me like there's a blockage, they're so scared to approach because you come off really guarded, Libra, and you might say, oh no, well, that's not the case. I'm very open, I'm a fun person to be around, but the energy that you're giving off, Nine of Wands, you're guarded, and so this person is kind of finding it difficult to approach you. Yeah, ooh, Eight of Cups, Ten of Swords, Three of Swords. This person left a very abusive and toxic relationship. They did. Um, and I feel like some of you are mirroring that energy. Some of you did leave something very toxic and negative. Okay, we're seeing it here with that Five of Pentacles and Five of Swords. It's like you guys have kind of been through a similar situation. Okay, the both of you, and now you're walking towards something new. So it's interesting. You guys are mirroring each other's energy. Like you've been through something similar. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. But it's like you have the Ace of Swords there, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune. So this person comes into your life when you least expect it, and they strike up a conversation with you with that Ace of Swords. But with the Queen of Swords there, it's like you're appearing really, really cold. And like I said, it could be because of what you went through in the past. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Ten of Wands. So this person is chasing after you. Like, this person, they're following you around or something. It's strange, the energy I get. Maybe that's how they get you, because it looks to me like other than work and school, you don't really go out much. Maybe occasionally to the coffee shop down the street. It feels to me like you don't really get out much, and like this person finally sees you and they chase you. Could be when you're at the grocery store. Um, they make the run after you. They do. But it's like, it's possible, Libra, that you're gonna make a big move as well. You're gonna be offered a job offer, it looks like here. Okay, it looks like you're gonna be offered some sort of job offer or some sort of business opportunity, and you're gonna decide to head that way. So it looks to me like this person is also gonna chase you out there, like a hot pursuit, basically. Unless that's somebody else that is coming after you. Unless that's another person in the picture, that Knight of Swords. Give me a card for the Knight of Swords. Truly grateful for all your messages, spirits. Nine of Cups. No, that is a new person. That is a new person, and they're running after you. They're chasing after you. It's like they're watching you. Eight of Swords. That's interesting. Don't let your mind get caught up in the past and how, you got burned in the past. Don't let that get in the way of this connection, okay? It does feel like there's a little bit of a warning here from spirits. Okay, you have the Hermit again. Um, so you have the Hermit here and the Hermit underneath there. There's this real emphasis on having to open up a little bit and lower your guard, okay? Be more of a free spirit, okay? Um, because if not, you could block this person out of your life just by the energy that you're putting out. You could block them out, okay? They might find you cold and unresponsive, and in that regard, they would walk away. Like, they really want you and they really want this to work, but at the same time, there has to be effort on your part as well. Okay, we're gonna see here what the angels have to say. Crystal Fun. Yeah, your angels they want you to relax. They want you to just meditate, chill out. It feels to me like there was a really stressful situation. Yeah, give it to God. Some of you could have lost somebody recently. It just feels to me like you went through some really difficult pain and hardship, and it really bummed you out. Your angels are recommending that you get into crystal work, but also with that comes spiritual stuff, right? So like crystal Reiki, these energy healing videos, these crystal healing videos, right? Um, and just giving it to God and grieving and finally coming to terms with what has occurred. Okay, that is what your angels want you to focus on. I feel like you're guarded also because of whatever has happened here. So you're guarded because of stuff in the past. You've been burned. Okay, it feels like there was a lot of toxic people, a lot of abusive people. Feels like your past relationship was a narcissist, an abusive asshole. Okay, and now you just went through more hardship. Okay, it feels to me like there was difficulty in the workplace. But things are about to really turn in your favor. You're about to feel much better, and your angels want you to focus on the good. They want you. I know it's so hard to do that, right? But they really want you to focus on the good. They're really emphasizing to focus on the good, to have fun, to not let yourself be brought down, and to get out of the house a little bit more. Sometimes when we're in, I always say the cave, right? When you don't leave your house for like a lot. But sometimes when we're in the cave all day long, we can start to think these negative thoughts or feel very lonely or very like an outsider, and sometimes we just need to get out and see people about, or sometimes you just need to get out and get some fresh air. So that is your reading, Libra. I hope you enjoyed it, and I wish you love and light. Take care.